Congratulations, you have now finished your piece and it's moved from the studio into your portfolio. Here in the portfolio section, this is the in-between from managing your studio to managing your work after it's completed. Here you can find a complete gallery view of all pieces that have the done status from your studio. Here you can continue following the cards, and we get a transition from, if we're following, for example, the portrait of Mark, from the initial ideas, managing it in the studio, so any updates, to moving it over to our inventory, where we will look at location, collectors, show history, and publications. But for now, what we want to start doing is looking at two specific statuses. For shows and exhibitions, we want to mark them as available. And if we haven't already done so, we want to mark them as available for bodies of work. Sometimes in the creation of our pieces, from the idea phase to the studio, we already determine what body of work they might be part of. So if that's the case, then they'll all be sorted. The reason we do that is once they've gotten to our portfolio and we change these two statuses, they will now populate over into our bodies of work available to sort, as well as shows and exhibition, where now you can choose, now that portrait of Mark is a finished piece, what shows you can go into. In general, the portfolio place is a great place to show your pieces, save it for yourself, and if ever needed, you can turn this into a Wikipedia or publish it as a page, so people can have access to see what your portfolio is without having to import it all to artwork archives. Artwork archives still might be a preferred option for some artists, but this is just a simple way to manage and keep track of your artwork without having to worry about jumping between several different platforms. So, in the next tutorials, we'll be going over more about the different details for the Kanban cards, but the important part here is to celebrate. You've completed some work. Just make sure to make them available, or at least change the settings for bodies of work and shows and exhibition. And from there, the fun begins.